Something historic just happened in the world of sports. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Michael Jordan stood together to announce a new partnership that could change the future of basketball forever. This was not just about one player, one team, or one product. It was about the future of the women's game and how it can grow with the right support and vision. The announcement came with a lot of energy, pride, and hope for the future. Caitlin Clark has already been one of the most talked about athletes in the world this year. After being drafted by the Indiana Fever, she quickly became one of the biggest names in the WNBA. Her playing style, long-distance shooting, and record-breaking numbers drew attention not only from basketball fans, but also from people who didn't usually follow women's sports. Ticket sales exploded. Fans filled arenas just to see her play. She brought a new level of attention to the WNBA and her name began appearing everywhere. Sophie Cunningham, a strong and aggressive guard, also plays for the Indiana Fever now. She was traded to the team earlier in the season and quickly became known for backing up Caitlin in tough moments on the court. She was seen as someone who wasn't afraid to get physical to protect her teammate. Her energy, defense, and fearless attitude gave the team a big boost. Sophie also became a fan favorite, especially among those who liked her passion and loyalty to her teammates. Then there is Michael Jordan. Widely considered the greatest basketball player of all time, Jordan has built a powerful brand through his partnership with Nike. The Jordan brand has become one of the most iconic names in sports fashion and athletic wear. Until now though, the brand has mostly been centered around men's basketball. Women's athletes have often been underrepresented when it comes to signature shoes and custom gear. That's what made this announcement so important. It wasn't just Jordan showing up for a photo or quick statement. It was him putting serious backing behind the future of women's basketball. During a major media event, all three stood together on stage and announced a brand new line of products under the Jordan brand. This new line would be focused on women's basketball. It would include signature shoes designed specifically for Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham along with other athletic gear, clothing, and accessories. This would mark the first time that a Jordan brand collection was built around active WNBA players in such a bold and focused way. Michael Jordan himself spoke during the event. He praised Caitlin and Sophie not just for their skills, but also for their character and leadership. He said that the future of basketball would depend on players like them, people who play hard, lead with confidence, and inspire younger generations. Jordan said he had been watching Caitlin for some time and was impressed by her fearless shooting and competitive nature. He also noted Sophie's toughness and the way she brought emotion to every game. He explained that the new product line would not be a one-time deal. It would be an ongoing project that would continue to grow over time. He said this was only the beginning. The goal, he said, was to give young girls everywhere something to look up to and something to wear that was made just for them. Jordan also said that a portion of the money earned from the new products would go towards supporting girls' basketball programs in schools and local communities. Caitlin Clark spoke next. She looked thrilled and grateful but also focused. She said that this moment was not just about her. She wanted this to be for all the players who never got this kind of opportunity before. She said that young girls deserve to see themselves in the game. They deserve to wear gear that was made for them, not just smaller versions of the shoes that male players wear. She thanked Michael Jordan for believing in her and Sophie and for using his brand to give women's basketball a stronger platform. Sophie Cunningham also shared her thoughts. She said that when she was growing up, she looked up to players like Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird, but she didn't always see enough gear or attention given to women's sports. She said this announcement was a step toward changing that. Sophie said she was proud to be part of a generation that could build something new and lasting. She also said she would continue to play tough and stand up for her teammates on and off the court. This announcement is more than just a business move. It signals a big shift in the way the sports world sees women's basketball. For years, people have been asking for equal respect and investment in women's sports. Players have had to fight for better pay, more media coverage, and even basic recognition by stepping in and launching a new product line focused on WNBA stars. Jordan is helping to close the gap. Caitlin Clark has already had a huge effect on the league. Her games regularly sell out. She brought millions of new fans to the WNBA. Her jerseys are top sellers. When she joined the Indiana Fever, the team saw a major jump in popularity. But what's been missing until now is a full commitment from big brands to support her beyond the basics. Jordan's move shows that real change is possible when people with power and influence decide to support women in sports. Sophie Cunningham's role is also important. She may not have the same level of spotlight as Caitlin, but her presence sends a message. The game is built not just by stars, but also by the players who work hard every day, support their teammates, and bring fire to the court. Sophie's inclusion in the new Jordan brand launch shows that leadership and team spirit are just as valuable as high-scoring plays. The fact that the gear is designed with women's needs in mind is a major step forward. Too often, women athletes have had to wear gear that doesn't fit right or meet their specific needs. Shoes designed for male feet don't always work well for women, and the style of clothing often doesn't reflect the identity of the players. By designing products from the ground up with Caitlin and Sophie's input, the brand is making a statement. Women's sports deserve the same level of care and creativity. What happened during this announcement is part of a bigger movement around the world. Women's sports are gaining more attention. From soccer to tennis to basketball, female athletes are showing they can draw big crowds and bring in real business. Fans want to see great competition no matter who's playing. Companies are starting to realize that they've been missing out by not giving women's sports the support they deserve. The timing of this announcement is perfect. The WNBA is growing fast. Young girls are starting to dream of playing professionally. Schools are offering more programs. Media coverage is increasing. More people are watching, buying tickets, and showing support. But for this growth to last, the investment has to continue. That's what makes this new partnership so exciting. It's not just about making headlines. It's about building something that will help the next generation of athletes. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Michael Jordan came together not just to launch a new product, but to send a message. The future of sports includes women at every level. From the court to the boardroom to the stores, their voices matter, their stories matter, and now they have gear and support that matches their impact. With this new Jordan brand line set to roll out in stores later this year, fans are already eager to see the designs. Social media is buzzing. Players, coaches, and fans are all reacting with excitement. It's likely that the products will sell quickly, just as Caitlin Clark's jersey did earlier this season. But beyond the sales, what matters most is the message. The game is changing. It's more inclusive, more exciting, and more open to everyone. As Caitlin and Sophie continue their careers, they'll do so knowing they are helping to shape a new era. They'll keep playing hard, inspiring fans, and opening doors for others. With Michael Jordan backing them, their influence will only grow. This is just the beginning of something much bigger than basketball. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more real-time updates on Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, and let us know in the comments what do you think about this massive announcement. Is this the shift women's basketball has been waiting for? Thanks for watching, and remember, this is just the beginning. See you in the next video.